Okay. So yesterday, I listened to Thursday's show, Project Camelot Whistleblower Radio. They have shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I never listen to them live. I usually wait until Wednesday and Friday and download them so that I can, I don't have to worry about streaming, because that gets pretty frustrating sometimes. I download them so that I can listen to them at my leisure. And on Thursday's show, they had Dr. Turi, a Frenchman who is an astropsychologist. Now what that means in this case, well, what he does and has done, he has taken astrology to the level of science. It's not what he calls junk astrology, and there's a lot of junk astrology out there. You know, people making money off of very vague predictions and things. But he's got a special computer program that someone else helped him write that he uses to make some very specific predictions. And I want to get on record, on video right now, about these upcoming dates so that everyone can have a chance to see whether this guy's real. I mean, yeah, he's a real guy, okay? But I mean, what he does, is it all it's cracked up to be? Can he actually predict this stuff using the science of astropsychology? First date is September 2nd, 2009. And what he's predicting for the second, that's Tuesday. No, Wednesday. Wednesday, September 2nd, 2009. And he says it's that, there's like a 48-hour window. It's not that exact. You can't pin it down any closer than that. But around September 2nd, apparently, there are earthquakes all the time, right? But this is a very shocking event. And the energy that he says he sees for the second, once again, 48-hour window, is a very shocking event. And it's either an earthquake or a large explosion, and probably an earthquake in an unexpected place, or a large earthquake. And apparently it's going to be a major event, otherwise he probably wouldn't have mentioned it. Now for the 9th, which is another Wednesday, the next Wednesday. For September 9th, he explained the energy, and I'll give you the link. The link's over there in the info section. You might have to click on more info to see it. I'll go ahead and provide you the link so you can download that yourself. And I do recommend downloading it if you've got the space. Some people are running out of space on their computers. I know. I recommend downloading that and listening to it. And, if you're not streaming, it's a lot easier to skip through the commercials. It is an internet radio broadcast, so there are commercials. For the 9th, apparently either someone's going to go crazy and shoot a bunch of people. That happens pretty often, right? Or it's going to be some sort of terrorist act, there are going to be police involved. I'm sure people do that all the time, it seems like these days. People going nuts and shooting a bunch of other people. Well, yeah. But to pin it down to a 48-hour window when that's going to happen, that's significant. Don't you think? Now, no way of knowing how much time has passed since I started this segment. I need to get on to the next one. The next event that he predicted was for September 13th. I mean, once again, we're going ahead, jumping ahead yet another week. 9th to the 13th. Wait a minute, that's not a whole week, is it? 13th, let's see, if the 9th is a Wednesday, then Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Sunday the 13th of September. He says thousands of people will have to relocate due to some kind of weather event, flooding, whatever else, whether this is going to be a tsunami, probably not a tsunami, hurricane, or just a lot of rain somewhere causing a big flood. It's hard to tell. Once again, to be able to narrow something down, and he could probably get more specific, but he was on a radio show and he was just throwing out these dates just to try to show people that he can indeed predict some of these things. And he predicted a lot of other things for farther in the future that I'm not going to talk about right now. But we need to watch those dates and see if he's right, because if he is, then he's probably going to be right about the other things, bigger things. The 2nd, 9th, and 13th. Mark it on your calendar.